I don't know. Have a good day.
Hello everyone! Today we have two unusual stories. Please don't be silent and write me your thoughts in the comments, it's so important for me. AITA for not forgiving my father. This a bit of a long one. When I was 10, my father moved to another country to work, US from Canada. At 12, he and my mother divorced after he had an affair with a woman where he was living. After high school, my dad invited me to come live with him for my university. I agreed, as it would obviously save me a bunch of money on living expenses, and I was excited to reconnect with him and spend a few years together. What he didn't tell me until all the plans had been made and I paid for my first semester was he had moved his girlfriend in with him, so I'd be living with both of them. I wasn't thrilled, but it was too late now. His girlfriend made it clear from the get-go I wasn't welcome. She felt threatened by my presence, and she was quite invested in having my father integrate completely into her large family. She included me from any of her family gatherings, while also making sure in the 4 years I was there, I didn't get literally an afternoon alone with my father. She would even insist on coming with us to the freaking hardware store. As graduation approached, she made it very clear I wasn't welcome to stay, to the point she informed me the day after I graduated if I wasn't on my way back to Canada, she would call immigration on me. I let my father know and he just wouldn't believe me. So I moved back and basically stopped interaction with my father beyond early calls for birthdays and Christmas. 15 years later, I met my future wife, got engaged and started planning the wedding. My sister has been on me for years to work things out with my father, so I had been making an effort for the previous 6 months prior to my engagement. I thought this event would be a chance to further mend some fancies, so I invited my father and his wife, the girlfriend I had to live with, to the wedding. At first they agreed, but about 6 weeks before the wedding, he emailed to say they couldn't make it. Something to do with them just selling their house. I was upset, but whatever, I was surprised when they agreed in the first place. So wedding week comes around and I see on his wife's Facebook page a post about how much fun they were having at her early family reunion. The kick of the family reunion that year was at her Dutch's house, less than a 2-hour drive from where I live and where the wedding was. There would be about a 40-hour drive from my father's house. So I was pretty mad, to say the least. I haven't spoken or communicated with him since then 10 years now. He is getting old now and my sisters tell me I'm a jerk for not speaking him for all these years. Of course, this never had to live with his wife or have any idea how I was treated while living there. They say they would have forgiven him for missing their wedding, which I know is easy to say, but it didn't happen to them. AITA for not forgiving him for missing my wedding. I think he was right. What do you think about this situation? Please write me your thoughts in the comments. And now it's time to listen to the next stories, and I think you will like it. AITA for telling myself that no one in our family is named Stephanie. I can't figure out if I did anything wrong, or if so, but because I honestly have no idea what's going on. Hopefully someone here can give me a clue. Here's the relevant info as far as I know. My brother and his wife are expecting their first girl after 2 boys. I love Ricky and Chase, and so does my Seal, but she has always wanted a girl and is very excited to be having one. She also wants to name the girl Chloe, and she loves the name. My brother hates the name Chloe and really wants to name their daughter Stephanie. They have been arguing about it for a few weeks, since finding out their gender. I got to my parents' house late last night and my seal was the only person still awake. We talked for a little bit and she asked me the weirdest question. She asked me if I knew any stories about great aunt Stephanie. I was so confused. I literally said, "Who?" Seal clarified that she was talking about our grandmother's oldest sister that died when grandma was a little girl. Our grandma had two sisters, but their names were Judy and Lynn. There is no one in our family named Stephanie, as far as I know. I told as much to my seal. She changed the subject after that, and we soon went to bed. This morning my brother and his wife were both sulking during breakfast. Even the kids could tell. Ricky kept saying Storm being grumpy on Christmas, so it wasn't just my imagination. I got my brother alone and comforted him. He snapped at me for meddling and told me to stay out of his marriage. My brother is pissed at me and my seal won't even talk to me. I'm afraid to say anything to my parents and crowd them into his, especially since I still don't know what theirs. Also, my grandmother had a secret sister that I don't know about, but my brother does for some reason. My brother lied to his wife to convince her to name her baby Stephanie. Both opinions seems equally weird to me. Maybe there's a third possibility I'm not seeing. Reddit, am I the asshole? If so, please explain me why. I don't want to be the reason Christmas is ruined. Update. Most awkward Christmas Eve dinner ever. Gotta be this short. Lots going on. Everyone now knows what my brother was doing with the kids' names. Expect the kids, obviously. They're pissed. Lately my mom is the most pissed. A Christmas truce is in the place for the kids, so not fighting on the holiday. However, the baby is definitely going to be named Chloe. My brother very quickly backed down when my mom said some few choice words to him. The topic is completely banned for the rest of festivities, so for now at least, they tied a bow on the situation. Christmas morning update. Aside from some glaring over a couple of the boys' stocking stuffs, Robin Funko Pops, everything went well with the gift opening, as well as being woken up at 5:30 a.m. by being jumped on by one sneaky scam. I think my brother realized he crossed a line and he has been very attentive to his wife. He mentioned getting Chloe's name embroidered on some stuff when they get home, and even told mom he would do the Christmas breakfast so she could have a break, and he gave me an "I'm sorry" grin when I opened his gift. I think everything is going to be fine. Okay, what do you think about these stories, and thank you for your attention.
I don't know, have a good day.